major power realignment is taking shape at the very heart of Ukraine's wartime leadership. President Volodymyr Zelensky has offered Ukraine's defense intelligence chief, Kyrylo Budanov, the post of head of the office of the president, the most powerful civilian position inside the Ukrainian state during wartime. The move follows the resignation of Andriy Yermak, Zelensky's closest political aide and longtime gatekeeper of presidential power. Yermak stepped aside after Ukraine's anti-corruption agencies carried out searches at his residence in Kyiv's government quarter. While no formal charges have been announced, the episode has triggered a sweeping reset inside Ukraine's executive branch at a moment of intense military pressure and fragile diplomacy. Explaining the shift, Zelensky made clear that Ukraine's presidency is being retooled for war, with security, battlefield coordination, and negotiations now taking absolute priority.
Met with Kyrylo Budanov and offered him the position of head of the office of the President of Ukraine. Now Ukraine needs more focus on security issues, the development of the defense and security forces of Ukraine, as well as on the diplomatic track in negotiations, and the office of the President will serve to fulfill primarily such tasks of our state.
Zelensky also underlined why Budanov stands apart, pointing to his operational experience, resilience under pressure, and ability to execute decisions in wartime conditions.
Kyrylo has special experience in these areas and sufficient strength to achieve results. He also instructed the new head of the Office of the President, in cooperation with the Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine and other necessary leaders and institutions, to update and submit for approval the strategic foundations of the defense and development of our state and further steps.
So who is Kyrylo Budanov? A career military intelligence officer, Budanov has led Ukraine's defense intelligence since 2020. Since Russia's full-scale invasion, he has emerged as one of the most influential and most tightly guarded figures in Kyiv's war effort, operating at the intersection of covert operations, battlefield intelligence, and strategic decision-making. If confirmed, Budanov's mandate would extend far beyond intelligence. Working alongside the National Security and Defense Council of Ukraine, he would oversee the rewriting of Ukraine's strategic defense framework, effectively centralizing wartime planning, security policy, and long-term military priorities inside the presidential office. The signal from Kyiv is unmistakable. As the war grinds on and diplomacy enters a critical phase, Zelensky is reshaping his inner circle, shifting power away from political management and toward intelligence, security, and command authority. In wartime, Ukraine, the center of gravity is moving, and it is moving toward the shadows where decisions are made before they reach the battlefield.